Hello guys, Kudless here and welcome back to World of Warcraft Leveling Legacy. In the last episode we, with Ardoron here, did all the quests up in Northshire Abbey, in Northshire Valley. And now we are here in Goldshire with our human of the Alliance. And today we're going to talk to Marshal Duggan and see what he has to say to us, because we'll be doing these quests in this area, and hopefully that will pay off with some experience and some new stuff for us. The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that the Fargo Deep mine in Elwynn also has become a haven for kobolds. Explore the mine and confirm these reports, then return to me. The mine is almost due south of Goldshire, between the Stonefield and McClure homesteads. That's the voice I'm giving him from now on. Dogan. Looks like a douche. With Smith Argus here. Although we don't get much aid from Stormwind directly, I do have a contact with Sikti, who helps supply us with armor. His name is Osric Strang. His shop, Limited Immunity, is in the old town of Stormwind. Our supply of armor dwindles, and I must contact Osric for more. Can you take him this note? The fastest way to Stormwind is through Bartlett the Brave, our Griffin Master. He is just outside of the smithy. Bring him my note and then take Griffin to Stormwind. So that's basically the same thing we had from... oh, look at that one, Little Illidan. The same quest line we had in Duritar. This one takes us to Stormwind and basically just teaches us how to use the Griffin Master, which is the same as the Wyvern Master, the Flight Master for the Horde. You can also talk to Remy 2 times. Hey there, the kobolds in these parts sometimes carry gold dust on them. I could really use the stuff. Bring me a lot of it and I'll give you the best price in town. Best price in town! You can find kobolds in the Fargo Deep mine to the south and around the Jasper Lode mine to the northeast. So generally it's a good idea to do this while we are down there in the cave. You can also pick up some professions, though we don't really need those. We can pick up some gathering professions as we did last time. Just pick up mining and herbalism. Generally works out as always. Woo! And we should probably learn what's it called? First aid as well, so we could use some bandages and stuff. I haven't really shown you guys that just yet. So this is basically the same dialogue as the Horde ones.
Well met.
Well met, thank you. Yes, for the Alliance. So we have one more quest inside the inn here. I believe we do. Cobalt candles. You know, take handle. There we go. William Pestle. Hello, good sir. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I am here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I heard rumors of kobolds are infesting the Elwynn mines, the Fargo Deep mine to the south, and Jespelo mine to the east. I suggest looking for the candles in those places. Thank you. So luckily we are going there to get some gold dust for Remy 2 times. So you're in luck, my friend. We are about to get some wax for you as well. We're gonna take the candle from the kobolds. Kobolds are pretty weird creatures, to be honest. They are really small. They have they look like some sort of rat creature that walk on 2 feet, and they also have a candle on their head, which they seem to worship and adore. Maybe there is a link to the holy light. Maybe they just have a weird fetish. I'm not really certain. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Here we have the kobold, our first kobold that we encounter, the kobold tunneler. Look at this guy. Look at the model on this fella. Looks really weird. You can see the little green candle on his head there and a little backpack. So they have some sort of society apparently. They have gloves and stuff. Really strange. There are also a couple of spiders here. You can take care of these if you want to. These are basically, they're not mandatory at all. But I enjoy just clearing these guys around the mine out when I go around this, because there are a couple more quests we want to take. So the entrance is down there on this side, and there's also one up there in the red house down there, or red house, the mining building outside the cave entrance. But first of all, we are going over here to this. And we got a gold dust, by the way. This Stonefield farm over here with lots and lots of melons, apparently. And here there will be some pig problems. You can see a big boar over there with a big ribbon on his face. That's Princess. Let's talk to Auntie Bernice Stonefield first. I lost my necklace, and I think the gutter snipe Billy McClure lost it. I took it. He is usually scuttling like a rat around the McClure vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me, and you'll warm an old widow's heart. Oh, poor widow. This quest, though, an icon like this, the silver icon, that means we aren't high enough level to get that quest just yet. Also have Grandma Stonefield right here. Ooh, Grandma Stonefield. But yeah, she'll give us the quest to kill the boar eventually. First of all, though, we want to kill some of these, and we want to talk to Billy McClure, the guy over at the other farm. This is like the tale of two farms. There's a romance story and stuff like that between the McClures and the Stonefields. So generally there are a lot of people inside that mine there. Luckily I'm playing on a low population server, so I don't think we'll have that much trouble with those guys. But the cave is a really nice place to find minerals like copper. So if you're going to level up blacksmithing, by all means go ahead and do that inside the cave. You can see a copper mine up there, and you'll be able to see those if you put on the icons on your mini map down there. So over here we have Billy McClure and a repeatable quest. The blue question mark is a repeatable quest, so you're able to do that quest multiple times. I believe this is a pet battle quest. No, we need to give him water because it's thirsty. So let's give him some water, because we have some spring water here. And if we do, he'll just give us an apple. Yay! We don't get experience or anything. Really nice. Waste.
You lost what? Well, I didn't take no necklace because I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but I'm too hungry to remember. Maybe if I got a pie, I could tell you who has that necklace. And you know, I think that old Bernice lady at other farm makes great pork belly pies. Maybe if you gave her some tender boar meat from the boars that hang around our farms and told her what it was for, she'd bake up a pie for you.
What an annoying little kid. Shh, just look at that face. Ugh. So we have to kill all these boars here. You can see the crops on this thing. These are... What are these? Paprika? Not sure. Anyway, let's take care of these boars. Yeah! And we'll be getting some easy tender boar meat. Though we can't really cook that meat just yet, though. We get some tough jerky we can eat. Though nowadays you don't really need to eat a lot, because the health regen is a lot quicker than... Oh, we attacked this guy. A lot quicker now than it was before. In vanilla, health regen was really slow. You had to eat to get health back. And that took a while, one could say. It did take away a lot of time. So usually I just went with first aid to bandage myself up after every fight, because you had to back then, especially if you were playing a warrior and soloing as a warrior back then. Oh, you had to patch up yourself after every single battle with every monster. So yeah, think about that next time you want to have nostalgia about World of Warcraft Vanilla. No, you killed Princess!
Good day to you.
I don't think it's right feeding that boy who stole my necklace in the first place. But if that's what it takes to get back what's mine, then so be it. Do you have the boar meat? Though this wild boar meat is bland, simmered enough to the right spices, then it sure does make some tasty pie. Here you go, and when you give this pie to Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it. You're not very nice, you know that? You're not very nice, sorry. But neither is he though. These guys, assholes, all of them. Look at that big tree over there. Interesting. Interesting big tree, huh?
That's a really cool area, foreshadowing that one. Really easy to, hard to see behind all of these trees, these green as Elwynn Forest trees. But I guess it's hard to see the forest for all the trees. Oh, that's not the saying. Oh well, we can at least, if back then we could see a huge tree, and that's over down in Duskwood down here, inside this in this mountainous valley here in the middle. Really cool place, especially back in the day. Oh, that was a really cool place with the big dragon.
I'm starving. Do you have that pie for me, Alderaan?
Oh, sorry for that voice. Oh my god.
Yum! That pie is the best. I think my memory's coming back to me. I was playing near Fargo Deep Mine, and I think I dropped, I saw the old latest necklace. I don't know me. Don't ask me how I got there. It wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick up the necklace and run back to his den above the mine. Go find a kobold and you'll find the necklace, I swear.
Thank you. You frickin' thief. I should put you in the stockades right now. Annoying. Let's take this copper vein though, before we go and take care of this kobold. Oh, you killed her! You killed the kobold! No, he's up here. He's back. Gold tooth. And this guy has our lovely gold necklace. There we go. We also have 4 of 8 large candles, and we also have 3 out of 10 gold dust currently. So as you can see, just killing these kobolds on the way back and forth between these two farms really helps. And here we have a fully heirloomed up priest, I believe, one-shotting these mobs easily. That's a lot of fun to just go around using power. Oh, can we get up here? Power word, not power word shield. Shadow word pain. There we go, level 6. Amazing. I think we can get the quest now for princess. Yes, we can. I see another exclamation point.
Hello.
So yeah, when it comes to lore, there isn't a lot of lore for these guys down here. They are basically just families living their life in Elwynn Forest, kind of sheltered from the threats except for boars and kobolds and stuff like that.
Hello, Alderaan. Have you found my necklace? Oh, you found it. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't have it. If he didn't forget it on his last campaign. Sniff. Let's pick the gold. We don't need any of these. So she lost her husband in the war.
Well met.
The Brackwells have a prize-winning. The Brackwells? Who's the Brackwells? That's another family, I guess. Have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. It just so happens that she's here now. Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. You'll find Princess smack dab in the middle of our watermelon patch. Get her. So, you're saying that this pig escaped from the Brackwells, went over here to eat your stuff, and now you want him to kill the thing? Really? Okay. Sounds like just a thing for Marshall and Paladin, Hero of the Alliance. Remember that? We were called Hero of the Alliance by Marshall McBride? Yeah. We're basically exterminators of prized piglets. But yeah, we got the brass collar. The brass collar, you say? Well, it's not here. Quest items too. They have their own inventory that is invisible, basically. Except for some items like Argus's node and stuff like that. But previously in vanilla, all items went into your inventory. Yeah, that was fun. Or in TBC, and I think all the way back in Cataclysm.
What can I do for you?
Did you see her yet? Did you get her? Thank goodness, that pig was getting so big she'd eaten our whole crop. Thank you, Alderaan. Now, do you have these? Do any of these suit you? Yeah, I'd like the bracers. Thank you. See you around. Thank you. So now we're basically done with those 2 quests. Is the lover quest gone? Maybe that was all the way back in the day and I remember incorrectly. Oh well. So now it's time we exterminate these kobolds and get our stuff for the lovely guy in the inn. And Remy 2 times back in Goldshire. So I wonder what he is going to use the wax for with some apothecary. He was going to use that for some apothecary stuff? I can't use that. I'm a first aid man. I'm a paladin. I'm a healer.
Not sure what I can do with cobalt wax candles though. So this is a pretty nice looking mine if you ask me. And if you go through here, this is like the point in which you get the Explore Fargo Deep mine completed. So just enter the dungeon from the top here. You'll be able to get that one complete pretty easily. This cave, as you can see, usually there are a lot of people in here. A lot of folks killing mobsters. I think we'll handle this fine enough. We only need a couple of gold dusts and we'll be fine. As you can see, we don't get dusts or candles from everything though. So there we go. That we got 2 from the same mob, but they don't have a 100% job chance. That's what I'm trying to say. So we need to kill a bit more than just one. I just think I'm looking forward to the animation updates in Legion. Oh my god, because the Crusader Strike on human model. Wow, it looks really shit. He just looks like he's so bored while fighting. Just take a look at this animation here. Ugh. So dull. Oh. We could use a Hearthstone to get back up to Goldshire. Didn't get the loot from that one, as you can see. If you just if you mine a thing but don't loot it, you still get the skill for mining, but you don't get the loot.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Let's just get rid of some of our stuff here. I'm gonna sell that one and these bracers here. Just keeping professional stuff and a couple of water and food for ourselves basically. Let's talk to William Pestle though.
Need something?
Did you gather those candles yet? You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, Ardoran. Here's your reward.
Belt, thank you.
You seem like the helpful type, Ardoran. How about doing an old man a favor? The last time I was over at the McClure Vineyards, I overheard Mabel crying in the cottage. Would you be so kind as to check up on her? I'm a little worried.
See you later.
Yeah, this is the lover's quest. I forgot about that. You have to turn this quest into him first. Mabel McClure. We know where the McClure farm is. So, Dugan.
This is bad news. What's next, dragons? We'll have to increase our patrol near the mine. Thanks for your efforts, Ardoran, and hold a moment. I might have another task for you. Level 7, Hammer of Justice. Wow, that's nice. Thanks to you, we know the Fargo Deep Mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need to scout to investigate the more distant Jasper Lode Mine. Oh, the Jasper Lode Mine, you say? Explore Jasper Lode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills. Always mess up with that voice all the time. Yeah. Got a new belt though.
How are you?
Read me 2 times. Ardoran, there's the new threat in Elwynn Forest. There's a new threat in Elwynn Forest. Murlocs are swimming up the streams of eastern Elwynn, scaring away the fish and attacking gentle folk. I warned Marshal Dugan, but he's more worried about the gnolls and the bandits. He's not convinced that the Murlocs are in danger. Please, Ardoran, speak with Dugan and persuade him to send more troops to the east.
Travels. Hello.
Psst. You have that gold dust for me? For me? Thanks for the dust, Ardoran. Here's your cash. And here's a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful.
He's 2 times, so he says things 2 times. I get it. That's the joke.
Have a good one.
That's a funny joke.
What are you looking for?
So let's sell some stuff and then we have a couple of quests. So this one will bring us further east. Before we take that quest, we want to go down and talk to Mabel McClure. Look at our nice chest though. Our gloves and our boots not really matching up our set, though luckily it looks better than the gear that was available back in Vanilla WoW, because then we looked like a clown, a circus parade on tour. That's what every character looked like back then. And in TBC, I guess we'll see that when we get there. That's going to be fun. So unfortunately though, there isn't that much lore in Elwynn. I can talk a bit more about the... more about... What can I talk about? We can talk about the Westfall, I guess, but I'm going to save that for when we reach Westfall. Talk about the Defies Brotherhood. I can foreshadow a bit of bits of stuff that we do down here, though. The murlocs. He was talking about the murlocs and the gnolls and the kobolds, I guess. Oh, some herbs. Well, the gnolls are well, they are basically some. What are they? They are like. They look like rats or dogs, like a crossbreed between rats and dogs, and they wear armor, and they are a little more sophisticated than animals. They are humanoid, and they are led by the vicious Hogger. Hogger, the infamous meme and champion of the alliance. Well, let's go here though. He's a vintner.
I supply only the finest goods.
He sells drinks, so you can get drunk if you want to. Let's not though, because that's really annoying to watch. Hello.
Hey there.
Mabel McClure. Let's see what she has to say to
Hello.
us. William sent you. Bless his soul. I'm okay. It's just,
See you
well.
later.
Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our family is a bit of enemies, so I can't see him. Even though my eyes ache to gaze upon the handsome face, please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the rest of the Stormwind Farm, which is due west
Have
of
a
here.
good one.
Okay. These quests are a bit badly designed because you have to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth so many times. And I guess you could do this like after you've done the kobold quest. Then you can go get this quest and run over here and deliver the boar quest with the boar meat, and then you run back. But oh well, I find this to be the quickest way to do this. Here we have some sheep and some squirrel. These are critters, basically non-aggressive mobs that die in one hit. Sorry, Mr. Squirrel, you will be missed. But yeah, I don't like the design of these quests down here. I don't really like the quests outside of Northshire Valley in general, because I don't think they aren't enticing at all, because they don't have that much lore involved in them. They are basically just, here are some boars, kill them. Here are some kobolds, kill them. These are not special enemies though, hey hey. Wait for Westfall to get some lore, lol. That's basically what's going on here. But yeah, kobolds and murlocs. Murlocs are interesting though. Tommy Joe
What can I do
Stonefield.
for you?
You have what? Mabel in the bright is the light of my dull life. Hurry, let me see your letter. I can't stand us being apart. I will have to see her. Please, Ardoran, talk to my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Mabel, she can. She's inside our house. She's here. Yeah, we know the grandma. She's inside the house. We talked to Auntie, and we talked to the other girl as well. And let's talk to the grandma now. Poor princess. Poor princess. Doing more stuff for these guys. There's a man over there. Let's what's his name? Homer Stonefield. Oh, these are actually in the Warlords of Draenor as well. That's a fun little treat.
King's honor, friend.
While our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Mabel don't have much of a future. But maybe we can get them back together for just a little while. What can we do? I bet William Pestle has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire. Yeah, we've seen William Pestle. So, if you guys have read or watched or have any resemblance of Romeo and Juliet, you'll see the resemblance here with the two feuding families and the potion that will bring them together. Although the real Romeo and Juliet is a little bit more dark than this one, maybe. A tragedy, truly a tragedy. But yeah, another kind of really easy to see I guess inspiration, one could call it, if not plagiarizing an influence on the storyline of World of Warcraft from the real world epics of our time. But yeah, murlocs, we'll be sent to kill some murlocs in a short while. And the murlocs are a race of fish-like, I guess they're fish-like, yeah, they are amphibians though. They are, they can't walk on land, but they live in water. I'm not sure if they can live on water though. Truly, they need some sort of water source. Need to live on land, sorry. But the murlocs are vicious. They are terrible, and they attack in packs. They are screaming at us while they do it, and their attacks usually involve guerrilla attacks, basically running and swarming you with loads of enemies.
How are you?
You have a note from Grandma Stonefield, eh? I haven't seen Mildred in years. I wonder what she has to say. My heart goes out to those poor souls, Mabel and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Mabel, so she can sleep away from the McCure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire. Thank you. Now we can talk to Marshal Dugan, because Remy 2 times told us something about the threat in the east. Yes, I spoke with Remy. I respected him as a merchant, though our reports of murlocs in the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned that the rumor of murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the eastern Elwynn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. I have here a Stormwind Charger that will take you to Guard Thomas. Let me know if you wish to make use of a horse.
Light bless you.
So we need to talk to him if we want to make our way with a horse. That's pretty cool to ride a horse over here to Guard Thomas. Before we do, though, there are a couple of more things we want to do. We want to get the crystal kelp, and we also want to explore the Fargo Deep mine. Oh, the Jasper Lode. Sorry, that's the Fargo Deep. That's the one we were at. The Jasper Lode mine. So the Jasper Lode mine back in vanilla. It was invaded by Kobold, but now something other has changed there. We have Guard Roberts here. This guy was involved in a Paladin. He has a pretty cool armor. This armor is new and updated. And this guy is involved in a quest line, I believe. We have to resurrect him, maybe. I remember back in the day that I go on that tangent all the time. But back in Vanilla WoW, the Paladins. I mentioned the Shaman quest line back in episode 3 or something, where I talked about the different quest lines that all the classes had back in the day. These are Murlocs, by the way. Yeah, Murloc. They're also only named Murloc. Blah, 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 blah. It's like the Murlocian language. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, back in the day, the classes, all the classes had different quest lines, like they will have in the upcoming Legion. And I remember the Paladin quest line involved basically getting a resurrection spell at level 10, I believe. And they also have a quest line where they got a mount, a charger, at level 40 and 60. One was regular and one was an epic mount. And those quests were pretty cool because the Paladins could get a mount really earlier than the other classes, and well, easier than the other classes, and also the Warlocks could as well. They also get a Dread Steed, while the Paladins got a Charger. As you can see, you can easily get overwhelmed by these enemies here, because they are super aggressive. But now we'll make our way up here to the Jasper Lode Mine. It was north of Asura Tower. Not Asura Tower, can't be right. Let's take a look at this, what it says once more. Tower of Azora. Who's Azora? I've never heard of Azora, to be honest. But we see a giant tower over there. Let's check it out. So I rarely do these quest lines out here to the east, because normally with leveling gear and heirlooms I will eventually level up to level 10 when I'm at Goldshire here after doing the quests we've just done. Normally I don't even have to do the Crystal Kelp quest that we just did either, but it's nice to progress through all of the quest lines. I think it's fun. Oh, an abandoned little grave there. So here we have one of the mage towers. If you played Warcraft 3, you'll recognize these immediately. Well, it's not a mage tower, I guess. It's a tower. Here we have a servant of Azora. Hello? You look... terrifying. And another servant of Azora. Why are all these guys gnomes? Really? I haven't seen this place in a while. Servant of Azora. Let's take a look at what's upstairs. Servant? What are these guys doing here? I can't really remember what is going on. Are these tied to Red Ridge Mountains? Because I remember there is a mage tower in Red Ridge Mountains. Why are there gnomes wearing only this tabard? Oh, there's a human. Maybe he has something to say to us. Morley Eberline. He only sells us knitted stuff, so he's into knitting apparently. He likes to knit us some knitted gear if you would like to wear that, but let's not. Up here though. Hello? Is Azora up here? We have Dawn Brightstar.
Go with honor, friend.
And we have the mage of Tower Azora, Theocritus. Hello.
Well met.
Well met to you as well. I think he's involved in some quest. Maybe we'll go up to him later on though. Then we know what is going on here. But who is this Azora? Maybe he's tied to Ashara? Maybe Azora sounds like a she though. So maybe she is tied to some mage stuff. Anyway. North of here is the Fargo Deep mine. Just below, sorry. Always mixing them up. And I think it's overrun by spiders now. Spiders are nasty creatures, as you all know. Though they keep your house clean from flies and other parasitic enemies. Well, flies are really parasitic though, but mosquitoes and stuff like that are. So here you can see the kobolds, but they have been forced out from the mine. No longer inside. We also have something else up here. Well, these are kobold mages basically. Let's clear this camp out though. These are called geomancers. That's what they call their mages. Ooh, so many! Can we take them all down? Or is this going to be our first death of the playthrough? Nah, I don't think this will. Not with the gear we have. When do we get our spells though? We also get Hammer of Justice basically. That's a stun. It works like this. You can stun an enemy for like 6 seconds or 5 seconds, which is really nice. Yeah, we get our healing spell, our first one at level 9, and then we get another one at... I assume we get it at level 10 maybe, with the talents. But yeah, these guys have been forced out of the mine, and inside we'll face some spiders. So let's skip those. I don't really care for these. These copper veins. Copper veins! Oh, they haven't been forced out. Ah, no, they've been tainted when we get further in. That's right. I'm thinking of the mine in that's fairly similar in Westfall. Ooh. So, lots of these geomancers in here. I didn't realize they were in here. I thought there were lots of spiders here. Maybe I'm mixing up that one in Westfall, or maybe I'm messing it. Oh, you can see the webbings here on the wall. And some spiders. Yeah, that's right. I weren't totally wrong though. There are spiders in the innermost parts of this cave. And if you look carefully, you can see these kobolds being webbed by the spiders. Yeah, that's terrifying. What's up there? Yeah, that's another kobold as well. Poor guy, his candle is still smoking. Probably just got webbed then. What happens if the candles burn out though? Don't they like to get burned on their forehead or something? Maybe that's like their ideal goal of transcending into the abyss. So we all know that the kobolds want to go into the abyss. So here we have another rare spawn mob. This is Mother Fang. And I think she'll spawn a couple of spiders when we attack her. At least when we get her down a bit. So let's try to not make her do that by stunning her. There we go. And she dropped... We got an axe previously from one of the mobs here. A scalping tomahawk of stamina. That's not a throwing weapon. That is actually a melee axe, and we also get the imbued infantry cloak. That one is good for us because it has strength, so looks kind of nice too. Must say, looks kind of nice. A bit short though, a bit short. So yeah, our Hearthstone is not ready yet, so I guess we have to make our way back to Marshal Dogan. Because I don't think we got any quest items. No, we did not. So you have to make our way back to Marshal Dogan, and oh, look at the map there. Got some errors. Oops, that was not good. But yeah, the fact that just below mine has a singular map for its like interior is like a really interesting thing, because most of the caves in World of Warcraft don't really have a separate map for them. So you have to like depend on your minimap to kind of figure out where you are and navigate geographically for within caves. Ooh, but we're almost there now in Elwynn. So if we check out our quest lines in the Eastern Kingdoms, let's take a look at where is it? Where is Elwynn Forest? I'm looking forward to having a search function here coming up in Legion. I'm just blind here. Maybe I haven't completed that one yet. Ah, that's gonna be fun. Oh, I don't even think it's there. I know it's included in the Westfall and Duskfall quest. There aren't any quest lines for Elwynn Forest. It's just for Westfall and Duskwood. Ah, I forgot about that. I thought I get achievements for finishing the starting areas, but we don't. That might be a good idea for you guys, Blizzard. If you want people to be addicted to achievements once more, just give them more achievements early on, so they get the feeling of completing a lot of stuff early. And then just make them sparser and sparser, like they are now. Our inventory is full. Let's just get rid of some stuff. These clams that we got, you can open those to get some stuff within them. The smashed barnacle will get us some clam meat, and you can sell these. These go for about 6 gold on the auction house, or we can sell them for to a vendor, or use them in cooking to make some delicious food, some seafood. The other one add-on I'm using for the prices here is TSM, Trade Skill Master. I'll go through that in the another video that I'm planning to make. Here we have a fishing trainer, Jason Mathers and Lee Brown. Those are some nice looking torches over there, mister. Train me. Train me now. So, there we go.
See you around.
Now we know how to fish as well. We didn't learn that on our orc, I think. So now we finally done that on one character in our playthrough, the Leveling Legacy. But who will it be? Who will be our legacy? That's like it. The most amazing lyrics for a song. Who will it be? Who will it be? Our leveling legacy. Let's talk to Pestle first. I think we should talk Pestle first.
What can I do for you?
Do you have that crystal kelp? I'm sure Mabel is anxious to see how Boo. You got them. Good show. Now, just one more moment while I concoct the potion.
Safe travels.
This shouldn't take long. Mixy. Oh, that was quick. The invisibility liquor is ready for you, Ardran. Can I get some too? Take this invisibility liquor to young Mabel. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe. It should. For you, for your sake, it better work. It better work. I want to use it myself so we can go around being invisible. That would be cool. Before we talk to those guys, let's sell some stuff. Let's vendor all of our stuff that we can. Silverleaf? No, let's not vendor that one though.
See you around.
Okay, vendor those as well. The clam meat. Let's talk to Marshal Dogan. The Jasper Lode Mine. Kobolds at the Jasper Lode Mine, you say? Curses! The situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report, Ardran, but I wish that the news you brought was good news.
The Alliance.
Our garrison on our western border sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They are requesting we send more Stormwind Soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you could help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Reyna at Westbrook Garrison and see what he needs to be done. The garrison is down to the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right.
Go with honor, friend.
So now we have the option of either going left to Westbrook Garrison or to the right to guard Thomas. Before we do though, we want to talk to Mabel McClure and give her the potion. The potion of invisibility. I'm just going to cut to when I'm down there now because I don't really have anything else to do on the path down there. Okay, so approaching the McClure vineyards now. I was pretty stupid previously when I said that. Are they harvesting peppers here when it's a vineyard? Pretty stupid of me. That's grapes, obviously. It's a vineyard, for Christ's sake. But yeah, let's talk to Mabel now and give her the potion.
Hey there.
Did you deliver my letter to Tommy Joe? What did he say? Oh my, I feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feeling for Tommy Joe was too strong to ignore. Thank you, Ardoran. I'll drink this liquor as soon as I have the chance and sneak away to my love. And for you, please take
Safe
this.
Travels.
Thank you very much for your 5 potions. I did all that for you, Mabel McClure. Okay. I'll see you guys back in Goldshire. Okay, back here at Goldshire now, and I think we should take the ride from Marshal Dogan over to the Eastern Thomas, the guard Thomas there at with the Further Concerns quest. So if you talk to him, I wish to ride the Stormwind Soldiers, sir. We get a preview of this epic looking mount. It's a bit quicker though than an epic mount. It rides really quickly. I really like the design of this thing. It has this golden armor. I don't think it's available in game, to be honest. I think the white horse that we get has a little darker armor than this one. Although it's fairly similar to the quest that we got in Senjin Village with the wolf that sent us to Razor Hill. Basically introducing us to, well, both traveling mechanics like the Wind Riders, but also a quick look on how mounts work. Because mounts, if you're like me back in the day, what drove me to play WoW was to basically progress through the game and get a freaking amazing looking horse like this one. Because I love riding horses in games. I love basically all the way back to Zelda, Ocarina of Time. That horse, Epona. So many good memories, and getting my own horse in World of Warcraft for the first time, that's a memory I will never forget, because that was freaking amazing. Well, I didn't get a horse for the first time though. I got a the first mount I got was a tiger. Ooh, yes, it was a tiger. It was a frost, the white striped frost saber for the night elves. Oh, that was a really cool mount back then. I love that thing. Still do. It's a really cool mount. But here we are at this bridge here.
Need help?
Guard Thomas on the border of this river. Ooh, we get some more quests in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll hope you show up and stick with me until the next one. Yeah. So, see you guys then. Bye bye.